sunshine. Breakfast time. Come on. Come on.
52-year-old Linda is a part-time art teacher and a full-time mom. She's also a compulsive hoarder. And despite the chaos that surrounds her, she does her best to raise her kids right.
Oh, gosh. Like one thing after another breaks down around here. It would be really nice to have everything working and not have the clutter and not be so stressed out about cooking.
Just 5 blocks away, in a rented apartment, Linda's husband, Bernie, is getting ready for his job as an occupational therapist. It's been 3 years since he's lived under the same roof with his family.
I'm better living in this situation than I would be in that situation
It's fun to get up.
under those conditions.
Let's go.
But I'm being drained financially that by the end of the year, I'm broke.
Okay, Christy, what do you want to drink?
But family finances are only part of the problem.
Barnabas?
For the 3 kids still at home, life has become a daily struggle.
Because it actually turns their lives upside down. They can't be normal children.
I'm coming.
I know my boys have numerous times asked, when can we have friends over to spend the night, or to play video games, and they can't do that.
Doing good?
I usually just call my friends and only have just phone relationships with them, not person relationships.
Over the years, Bernie has made multiple attempts to improve the living conditions inside the home.
The last time that I was over there was the time where I tried to clean the place up and Linda just snapped.
Bernie's plan was to clean out their son's room, but it resulted in Linda calling the police and putting a restraining order on her husband. He has not stepped foot inside the house since.
She just couldn't handle that stuff leaving the house. And my dad couldn't handle that stuff not leaving the house. So from there, they just couldn't handle being together.
What I want is to be free from the bondage of hoarding. I want freedom from this insane life we've been living. I have to do this because I'm the one that started it, and I have to be the one to end it.
That's the same piece too.
It can't be, full of lies and deceit and secrets. It's got to be real.
In a last-ditch attempt to finally get real, Linda has asked clinical psychologist Dr. Julie Pike to help her confront the problem head-on.
Hi there. Welcome to my home. Hi. Good to see you in person.
Julie Pike, good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
This is my living room and dining room.
And it looks like this is a pretty big room.
It is.
Just because I'm short, what is over there that
I can tell you, I can't really see it either, but there's a dining room table, and then over here there's...
I think one of the things that jumped out right away to me was how much space Linda's possessions take up, and how little space the family has to live.
Meanwhile, in Northern California, Norsky's 2-bedroom condo...
Happy.
This place...
What makes you...
At,
That's what it's going to take. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, it worked last time.
Back in Arizona, Linda is desperate to put her compulsions behind her as well.
And this is the family room.
Today, with the help of Dr. Julie Pike, she's hoping to begin reversing 2 decades of damage.
So if I were to have you think about these things being donated, what's the first thought that comes into your head?
How do I get out of this?
You want to avoid it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is what we see with hoarding, is that The way that people avoid the distress is they don't make a decision and they don't get rid of the item and they don't do anything. That is the compulsion. So the obsession is the acquiring things and buying more things. But the compulsion is usually harder to see because it's not doing something. Okay? There's an exercise.
Dr. Pike believes that Linda's hoarding is rooted in memories of happier times, and in particular, memories of her children when they were younger.
During this time. Linda's a sentimental hoarder. She has a great emotional attachment to her possessions. And she told me that they represent her family and their earlier years together.
But before Linda can let go of any possessions, Dr. Pike wants her to let go of the past.
What I'm going to ask you to do, and this is hard and it's really vulnerable. I want you to focus on the idea, I can never get their childhood back.
I can never get their childhood back. Can't even see it.
It's okay, you can look at me.
I can never get their childhood back.
Keep going.
I can never get their childhood back. Sorry.
Good, keep going.
I can never get their childhood back. I can never get their childhood back. I can never get their childhood back.
I think Linda's been living in a lot of denial. Denial about what was happening in the family situation and denial about how bad her problem really has gotten.
For Linda, coming face to face with the emotions surrounding her children is a critical start. But her relationship with Bernie is another matter entirely. And today, he's visiting the house for the first time in 3 years.
I don't really know what's been happening over there. The last time I left it, it was really messy, cluttered, and so I'd like to see what's been going on since I've left out of there.
Hello, come on in. There's not much of a path. You kind of have to go this way. It's probably worse than when you left. It's really, really bad. Yeah.
Real bad, Linda.
Yeah, I know.
I need to take a break. Oh my God. Oh God. Help me, please. Wow. I need to take a break. Oh my God. Oh God. Help me, please.
It's been 3 years since Linda has come face to face with her husband, Bernie.
Mom, he's an idiot.
And so far, the reunion has not gone well.
It's all right. I can do this. No, you totally can. Mom, you're so strong. It's okay.
I was very surprised that he walked out the door. He just expected things to be so much different. I had pre-warned him that things were worse, and he anticipated things to be almost better than they were when he left.
Now, is there something you want to show me in there, or what? What room is clean? What room is some kind of orderliness there?
Family room.
The family room that Rachel had cleaned up. I knew about that. That Rachel had done.
Right. Right.
When you look into your wife's eyes again and hear some of the things that she's saying to you, and wondering again, you know, how much trust can you have in that? I don't know.
Right now, it's very stressful to talk to you because I know you have a lot of anger, and I understand, and you have a right to be angry.
I'm asking for your part, what you did, because Rachel's done a lot. But what did you work on something though?
You know, what I'm working on right now, Bernie, is having a different mindset about hoarding. I've been getting.
We talked about that a couple when I sent you to the people before. You said you can quit your therapy there. I asked you then at that time. I asked you at that time.
I know. I never went to a professional.
And you told me the same thing and then cut it off. I want to be a part of your healing, to be able to say that this is what you worked on and to feel good about that. Because again, you know, I still love you, but I don't like the disease. I don't like the disorder.
Your approach is not helpful right now at all.
Okay.
And the way you're talking is not helpful. It wasn't what I had hoped for when I was going to go out and talk with him. I felt like I was being attacked and accused and belittled. Okay, the whole problem with the hoarding issue is a mental, like you called it all along, it's a mental illness. It's a mental thing that's going on. It's not something you just snap your fingers and it's taken care of. It makes me feel very much unloved and very much uncared for and very much misunderstood and very much alone.